my hair a little bit.
It's been a Thursday. What day
It is Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Thursday.
And we are here live with the people.
Hi. Hi, people.
What is that?
Did you drink before we cheers? Like, is that?
Oh, God. Yeah. It's been a long day. I was looking at our TikTok notifications, making sure I was missing something. Well.
All right, you guys. All right, ladies. Welcome back to Thirsty Thursday. Another BGL Live.
Cheers.
Oh, all right.
And we said this was our favorite, or the one that we like the most from the recording. So if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it to know the recipe for this.
Yes, this is the beehive Bellini.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Little champagne, little reposado tequila, all of our favorite things. Whew. All right. So, Parable of the Sower, y'all. Parable of the Sower. If I recall correctly, I gave it a sip. It was not like one of my top books, but I did enjoy it. Some of the other hosts, we're not going to mention no names, did not really enjoy it. Okay, but we know how we felt about it. Okay, some of us loved it. Actually, it was split. I think me and Steph both had a sip, and then Lex and Star sent it back. Unfortunately, they could not vibe with it. It was not their thing. When I went back and I listened to the episode, it was one I wanted to clear up because in the episode we talked about building your apocalyptic dream team, and I got a lot of flack because my dream team included one of my homegirls, and I justified my pick because I said, she's a great mixologist. She making good drinks.
Priorities. And y'all have to know, if y'all didn't listen to the podcast or read the book, if you read the book, you would understand why we are looking at Tasha like, what?
So I received some heat for my apocalyptic dream team choice of having a mixologist on my team. I think I had my husband, I had my son. Our camera is like,
this is little robot guy.
There we go.
The way the technology be,
and we just gotta turn.
Right, we can work with him. We trying to figure him out a little bit still. Okay,
all right.
Oh yes, if I hold my hand up too much, then he thinks I'm telling him.
Yeah.
He's trying to, okay. We're working it out. Okay, so this thing, I received a lot of flack for my choice of the mixologist because they were coming up with practical things like, doctors, they had EMTs, nurses on their teams. And I had forgot about that. I did. I had my hunter, I had my son, I had my husband, he has a lot of skills. I think I stressed the fact that I'm a Girl Scout. So that's right there. That's skills. But the mixologist, that was the choice. Oh, and I had my mom looked at her because I thought she's very biblical and I need the Lord. The mixologist is the one that tripped them up because I did not have any medical care. And also, if you read the book, you know that they didn't really have supply. They were they had to buy water. I don't know why I thought that although people were trying to buy water, they were gonna have
surely they'd have mixers.
They were gonna have Esplanade on tap somewhere. I don't know.
With some cranberry, a little Sprite.
So I see how y'all might think that, but that was not the best choice. And so first I wanted to come on here to change my choice, but then as I was thinking about it throughout the day, I realized one thing about me. If it really was like apocalyptic times, I'm not really a fighter. I'm tired. I'm not gonna be out here fighting the zombies. I'm not trying to get away. I don't have that kind of energy. All this running and it's stressful. That's not the life for me. So honestly, I don't plan to be here for a long time. So if I'm not gonna be here for a long time, I'm gonna be here for a good time. I am standing 10 toes down on my mixologist.
Are you now?
Oh,
look at you taking Black girls literally with the mixologist. That's where we are.
I stand on it. Again, I thought y'all had almost swayed me when y'all was talking about practical and stuff, with the medics and things. Mm-hmm. I was about to sway and I was going to change up my team. But then when I thought about it, I was like, no, you know what? I'm like I said, I'm not going to be here for a long time, but I'll be here for a good time. And I
don't know how long that good time is going to last in California where it was set up and the way they were traveling.
Things were falling apart. Actually, can one of y'all pull up the TikTok? Because I want to make sure we are engaging with people if they're asking questions.
Oh yeah.
Just to make sure we're not missing anything. But
in case they have questions about why I would need a mixologist during these so dark times.
Well, I'm gonna, of course, stick with mine because I did have practical people on there and wanted to make sure.
Do you have a TikTok account?
This is ours.
No, yours. Because we can't watch the live.
I got
sorry,
it.
y'all. Sorry.
When you come for the live, you're gonna get live.
Get all of it.
You're gonna get live stuff.
Steph is gonna do better with. Yeah.
But what did you say about who did you have?
I had practical people. I had my hubby, my son because he's young and we need the arms and the muscles, and then my best friend because she's another Jeff, where it's DIYs, they make it work, they gonna find a way for us to survive. And then my sorority sister and good girlfriend Felian because she's a nurse and we need a medical staff on our team. And then me. And that's my dream team.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember who I said. Surely I said my husband.
You did.
He's a medic. One, he's my husband, but also he's a medic. I feel like I might have said one of my friends because she's really good at directions. Like she can operate in this world without a GPS, which is crazy.
You definitely had. Yeah.
But I don't remember who my other person was. It was probably someone good, I'm sure. It might have been my sister.
It was another one of your. No, it was another one of your coworkers. Do I want to say Tyler? I think you said something about like his organization, or it was somebody, another one of your coworkers, and it was something about organization skills.
Okay. Well, period.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I need a hunter on my team. So if I didn't have one, that's what I would need.
Okay. So now that we're all in agreement that my dream team is still quite dreamy.
Are we in agreement? More so you're 10 toes on your
head. I am.
Not a long time. But I feel that though, because I
would have been over there with the pyros. She might with pyros.
But I feel that if the world is ending,
they was walking from like LA to Canada. Like that's a lot of walking. It's too much for me. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
It's survival. It's like World War Z. What do you do?
I'm not.
I'm gonna have this drink. I'm gonna lay down. Like y'all. Don't worry about y'all.
That's how I feel. I'm gonna just drink a ton and just.
So you would have stayed on the inside of the wall. You would have never left it. You would have never. If you read the book and listened to the podcast, you would know that they lived in neighborhoods that had tall walls because they had pyros that would. And when I say pyros, people are heavily on drugs.
I would have let them people go ahead and just take me out at the wall. Like as soon as they start talking about walking to Canada, I was like, ooh. For that reason, I'm out. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I think I would try for a little while. I think I would
give it a good.
I would give it a go.
I love
with the dream team that I have. I think I would give it a go.
If I had my team, yes, I would try my hardest, but I would know when to throw in the flag. Like, I'm sorry,
said in the beginning, my flag is thrown on the grass outside her house.
Listen, because at the end of the day, I hate being uncomfortable. That is the first way to piss me off. I hate being uncomfortable. And starving to death, you're thirsty, you're hot, you're cold, you have no shelter. Uncomfortable. All of it's uncomfortable.
But they still find a way for intimacy. That's what be killing me.
Girl, you know what?
They be killing me.
They was hunching. They only bathing every 3 days, and they still was managing to get their hunch on. Like, and she done found like this old dude. It was a lot. Like,
well, we have to discuss about Lauren because Lauren is the main character, and she was the one that took them on this journey.
And they did. They followed, and I think that is one of the things I like about it. Again, they all followed this young Black woman.
Yes.
To get them, like they trusted her. They were buying into her religious beliefs. You know, she had created a whole new religion, and they trusted her to basically get them to let's call the promised land.
Their Moses.
Yes, I mean, and they did. I mean, and so she led them. And so that part, that's one of the things. That was like one of my favorite things about the book. You know, I'm here for a black heroine. You know,
and she did that. She had a condition where she had felt someone else's pain,
the hyper empathy.
That's what she had. And so it was very hard for her because it was very volatile when they would go walk and you had to make sure you're constantly looking over your shoulder. Having weapons was very scarce. And when you did have a weapon, did you have ammunition? So with Lauren being the lead of it all, she did that with her empathy because it was a struggle. She had moments where she felt other people's hurt and it would take her out. And so that's something that you had to learn how to control, especially being on that journey. Like it wasn't a joyous thing. You had to be careful and it could take you out. If she looked at someone and saw them get hurt and they fell, she would fall too. And so it was just a lot with Lauren, but she was a very young, courageous young lady. Like she was 19 years old, taking on this world and still found a way to find
something bigger than herself.
Yes.
Hope, love,
a new religion. She made
she found all the things.
Believing. Yeah.
She did. And she brought people along. And the journey ends with them finding land to start a new community. And it does leave you on a cliffhanger. So there is a part 2 of the book. The author did pass away. So when she wrote the book, she wrote it in the times of 2025. And now it's 2026. And she wrote the book in the 90s.
93.
Right.
I think, yeah.
And it was proposed to be in the future at 2025. So here we are. When we read the book, it's 2025. And we're like,
it's not like this.
It's not like this at all.
But also low key it is. Just with our political climate. But like also we're not we're not a desolate society.
It's not desolate, but sometimes it does feel
very it's politically charged.
It could happen tomorrow.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised.
Because even with Lauren and them, it was you still had your lower class, middle class, upper class. Upper class had the money, so they were able to do a lot more than the middle class, and then definitely the lower class were the pyros that were on drugs and they wanted to light people up and put them on fire.
This one set people on fire.
Yeah, set people in things.
Yeah.
I mean, they wanted to get lit, if you will.
Yeah, for sure. But I know something that we discussed when we were kind of planning and getting ready for the live was the conversation around why we thought it was very clever of Octavia to make a Black woman have hyper empathy. And I wanted to talk about that because
me too. Because you brought that point up at the end, even though after you had already, dragged the book and discussed the facts that you did not enjoy it. I think as we started really talking through things at the end, you're like, okay, I can see where she was going. I can see why certain things were, and bring up that point of making this Black woman, Lauren, her superpower, I mean, if you will, be hyper empathy and like correlating that to
the lived experience.
Yeah, like what the world really is. Because I mean, I don't know. I mean, as Black women, I mean, and we look at these, it oftentimes feels like we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, right? When you start, like, you got to be there for everybody, and then you kind of feel like when it comes to things, we always somehow manage to be at the bottom of the totem pole when we're ranking things, because now you're like, Black in America, that's the whole thing, female, like, so you're just kind of like, this load is heavy, but then yet at the same time managing to
still have to push through. And I think what was clever is imagine, like, I think we know the toll that a heavy load takes on us, like spiritually, mentally, but the fact that Lauren had to physically feel like I think she brought up like if someone broke her leg may not physically be broken, but she would feel every single thing that comes with having a broken leg. And
even to the point where she shot somebody, so she's trying to defend her family. If she shoots somebody, she would feel that pain too. So then you got to be like, okay, well, if I defend myself, but I'm also feeling the pain, it's just like bruh, something got to give.
It's definitely the lived experience. Correct. For sure.
As Black women, it's just the characterization that we're given. We're angry, we're aggressive, and it's like, no, we're not. But
at the end of the day, we can handle it though. So keep piling it on.
Yeah, that thing too. We're expecting, we expect to be super strong and handle all the things and do all the things. And I mean, and so sometimes it's almost to our detriment that, not for nothing, we've been able to accomplish so much, even when everything is stacked against us, even when we do feel like we have to do everything and be everything to everyone, we still able to get up, push, and get it all done. Yeah. Sometimes I will say, like, to our detriment, because I feel like, at least I know, like, for me, I feel like I was raised on the idea of you got it, you can do it, like, there was nothing I couldn't do. But sometimes, girl, sis be tired. And it's like, well, when do we get to be tired? When do we get to have, who gets to be, where's our soft place to land?
Correct. Can I pass the baton for a minute?
Yeah, just a second. 30 seconds.
Not even, girl. Give me a couple days. Just a reprieve. Just a reprieve. And I think, and that's what bothers me about society with Black women, especially women when they go into the hospital, is you don't get treated the same way. And it's like, you have a high pain tolerance. It's like, who said that? And why would you assume that? And it's like, you don't need pain meds, or you don't need, et cetera. And so I feel like society boxes certain cultures, and, your skin tone might make a difference on how you're being treated, which is truly unfair. And everybody is different. Like, if you're a doctor or whatever you are, you have to take the precaution and listen to your patients. So I think for me, my issue with society and Black women is how they're treated when they go into the medical area, anywhere, the hospital, when you actually need the help. I think that, and then of course, the aggressive, and you're angry, and it's not angry. It's none of that. It's just that you just make that assumption just because I get a little elevated because I'm protecting my child, or I'm protecting my family, or whatever the case may be. So I do appreciate that about Octavia, is putting Lauren in that role. And it's at a young age, but it's still a lot. It's still a lot, for a young woman. But I think with her father being a pastor, and being, he kind of raised her to be that way. Like, and she made sense with a lot of things that she did. She was reading, like, she would read books about farming and planting, and she wanted to start all over. She wanted a new world, and she had her mindset even at a very young age. And I'll follow Lauren. I'll follow her.
But it kind of goes back to, like, like you said, like, as far as healthcare goes, and I know, like, the fact that highly educated Black women are still dying at, like, this crazy rate. I don't want to misquote the number. Right. In childbirth, you're like, in 2026,
it shouldn't be this.
People, these are people, I said again, highly educated, some even doctors themselves, in the medical field themselves, with insurance, with all the things, and then they go to hospital and they're dying in childbirth. Like, what? At these crazy rates, it's like, but why? Because somebody didn't listen, or and then if they do try to advocate for themselves, like I said, then the things, oh well, angry Black woman. She's so angry, she's so hostile. Why she mad? Well,
you didn't give me no pain medicine, and I'm having a baby.
I'm mad.
Something's ripping through me right now. A whole person ripping its way into the earth right now. Yeah. And you're asking me, why do you need an epidural? Huh?
Right. I said, and when you just simply want to advocate for yourself, like, so here we are trying to move through the world where we want to advocate for ourselves, but also trying to avoid, again, the stigma of being an angry Black woman. But sometimes we is angry, sometimes we are mad because I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I want to be listened to. I want to be believed, and also I want help. Like,
and anyone in that position, white, brown, orange, beige, purple, would also be angry. So let's get an understanding of that too. Like, why does it always go back to the angry Black woman?
Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Yeah, and again, that's it's not just healthcare. It's where we make pennies on the dollar in the workplace. like we're like the most educated. We have more master's degrees than any other group, but the pay doesn't match up with that. The managerial positions don't match up with that. It's like all of the things.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, because I'm thinking, okay, if Octavia, she wrote this in the 90s, it may have been at that point where I'm trying to think like where were we at as I was still in high school, so I don't really know exactly where we were at as society. But I do feel like, I mean, what was like the Black Girl Magic era? Was that when my daughter would have been coming up? So in the early 2000s, is that when we started Black Girl Magic?
Black Girl Magic was not the early 2000s.
It wasn't it?
It's definitely the 2010s.
2010
for that specific era of time.
Okay, but then now we sort of rolling back up like, no, we're not magic, and
we're real people. We're real people
that got to be treated like everybody else.
No, yes. But on a lighter note, though, because I don't know if I love trash TV, I love reality TV, I love dating shows, things like that. So Netflix actually just dropped a show yesterday, and it's a dating show about like dating outside of your age range.
What's the name of it? I know what you're talking about.
What is it called?
Age of Attraction or something?
I think it's Age of Attraction. And so what is the highest, like what is the oldest y'all would date? Because in the book,
Lauren, she was
what, 18?
Old. She was 18.
And the man she was messing around with was what, 50?
No, dog, I couldn't do it.
He about 50 or 60. He was
50.
I think he was like 55.
But how high would y'all go? Because that show, we are not endorsed by Netflix at all, but that is a show.
Well, let me say, that's a no for me. I don't think I like old balls. So I mean,
oh my God.
If I was young, like I don't think I would like that. I mean, again, when you age with somebody, so I mean, I'm not the one to ask. I think my husband since we were married. We've been together since we were 20, so we've aged together. But if I was like young and high and tight and fine, I don't know if I want somebody older, and I ain't been doing it.
Depending on where I am in life, like. Because I did meet Jeff, and he is 5.5 years older than me. So it depends on.
That's the same age,
right? But it depends on when I met him,
yes.
And I'm not going to divulge all that because people be talking, and I'm just not going to do it. But I think for me, I don't know if I could go no more than 10 years. Like 10 years would be pushing it for me. But that 15, 20-year mark, it's just like you're at different stages of your life.
We don't even have the same things in common.
Yeah. I mean, you can have the same things in common, but I think
your perspective is different.
Very different.
And your lived experience.
Correct.
You about to retire, and I'm just trying to like kick things off. Like
So here's the thing, because me and my husband talked about this last night because we were watching the show. He feels like 5 years is his cap. Like even with the age that he is now, he wouldn't date anybody older than 5 years. What do they call it? His senior? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
If I were to be back on the dating market right now, knowing that I'm about to be 30 in a couple months, I feel like my max would be like 45 or 50, honestly. If I was 30. Now, if I was 20,
no.
It'd be a 30.
It would be like a 30, 32.
I think 40 is maybe a thing because 40 does not feel old. Like 40 is still like young. So regardless, so even if you were like 20, you're 25, you could date a 40-year-old because again, that's still young. Something about I feel like and I'm not.
Even if you're 30, 50, I would do 50.
I don't know.
If I was 30.
Now I'm only 2 years away from 50. So, but right, I'm like, 50 just feel old. But now look,
you're not old.
In a couple of years, I'll be 50. I'm like, no, I'm 50 young. I was just getting started at 50. I was just getting started. Like,
because my hubby is.
Oh no, we put our hand up too much.
Oh, that's me. I be talking with my hands. Okay, the little robot.
He hates us.
Mm-hmm. He hates that I talk with my hands. It's a problem.
Okay,
we back.
But yeah, no, definitely now, at the age I am now, I would do 50. But if I was 18, I'm not, no.
All right, we got some people in the comments. Okay, people in the comments, tell us how far of an age gap are you willing to go? How many years is too many years?
Yeah, that 15, when it starts getting 15 plus, it just depends, and especially what age you are.
when you start.
Yeah.
That matters.
Yeah.
I don't know that. 15-year age gap is big.
That's
a
big.
whole decade, like over
Plus.
a decade apart. Like just I'm
mean,
like,
yeah.
the
If
80s was not 30s, the 60s.
Yeah.
No.
If you're in your 20s,
late 20s, it had to be your late.
I was about to change the whole answer if you're in your 20s, because I'll give you a 5-year cap, like
okay,
5
for you,
you know, 5 to 7, depending on what age.
No matter where you are in your 20s, because 22 is much different than 27,
27,
or even
okay.
25.
And we talking about going up. Would you date a younger guy?
No. I will not
Not
be dating
immediately,
somebody
no.
in my 20s. If I was 50, maybe I'd go to like 45, maybe 40. But with this age that I am right now, I will not be dating someone in their 20s.
No.
It would
only for sexual reasons. That would be the only reason. Because you ain't taking me out to where I want to go eat, because my palate is not what your palate
developed.
is.
Okay.
So you're just giving me stuff in the bedroom. That's about it. And it better be great, because that's the only reason. But I ain't going out.
Okay, if I was single, would I date younger? Okay, so I'm 47.
I would, but not that.
But also,
young.
I feel like it's different with girls, though.
Yeah, but it's
different with girls.
I don't think I couldn't see myself dating a younger guy. I'll be honest with you. Only because it's just like, I feel like men tend. I mean, I don't want to be stereotyping, but they say men mature later,
and that's why
the female. So already, I'm like, if I'm 47, so I'm gonna date some 30-year-old guy. He not gonna be babysitting him. Like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
The difference is if I'm 47 and he's in his 30s, you got kids, because
we're
tapped
done.
out.
Yeah,
we're tapped out.
As I say, it's different for guys, because I mean, I'm younger than my husband, but like it's different.
It is.
I feel like it's different.
It is.
I could not even imagine. I do have a friend who she had like a second marriage. So she, even though she had like her kids, she was done having kids. Like her kids, they were like teenagers getting ready to be leaving. And then she got married again and he wanted kids. So then she ended up having like more kids. I was like, girl, ain't no way. Mm-hmm. What would I look like being in my 40s talking about, oh, girl, I'd be so mad. I would be so mad.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I told you, if anything ever happened to us, the next guy, you better embrace these two I got, because I'm done.
Shop is closed.
It's over.
By the time Amaya was 5, I was like, oh no, there's
closing the shop.
What could I look like starting over? She in kindergarten. You want me to start with some new?
I'm gonna need you to put your hand down.
Oh my! I hate that idea. Okay. Comment to us easy on the men, Tasha. That's probably Star.
That is probably
and
Star.
It is.
We do love our black men, but I just don't want a young one.
One thing, let me tell y'all something about Star. She's not here, so we're gonna talk junk about her. One thing about Star, you're not gonna say nothing bad about no black man in front of Star. Like,
even if they deserve it, because sometimes they deserve it. No one is safe in my book.
Let me tell you never finna say nothing bad about no black man in front of Star, because she is not here for that at all.
We didn't say nothing bad. We just said we don't want to.
We're talking about men in
general.
Men in general. Men in general.
You just don't want no young one.
Not at all.
At all. It would only be for bedroom reasons. That would be the only reason.
Okay. Well, apparently so it's not that you don't want one, but you like, no, I'm not dating him. I'm just gonna sleep with him.
Yeah. Because what could I offer you in my 40s? Like, what could I offer you in your 20s? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people.
Oh, he wants your money. He wants you to be what's it?
His sugar mama.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because even bedroom reasons is debatable.
I mean, but I'm saying if it's bedroom reasons, it's that it has to be exceptional.
Better known.
Correct. Yeah. It has to be exceptional, but for the most
part,
and
not for nothing, I feel like men actually get better with age, and once they figure
that's why I said debatable.
I don't want no little young boy. He don't know what he doing.
21-year-old does not.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a 21-year-old. I'm thinking more in your later 20s. Like, I can't even. I can't look at them 20-year-olds look like babies. I can't. My child is that age.
I got kids in their 20s. No, I ain't no way. No, you ain't got nothing fun.
But on that show, they be I said, wow.
I think I read one girl said she felt like she was dating her dad. Yep. No, that says no. That's a no then.
Okay, so are there any older women with younger guys on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the first couple, if you watch it, I'm sorry, it's about to be a spoiler. Just erase this from your mind. So the very first couple, at the end of the episode, if they choose to be locked in with each other, they go into this room and then they reveal their ages. Because the whole time they're talking, they don't know how old each other are until they make a connection and want to commit to each other. So I think in that first couple, the woman was 54 and the guy was 27.
Oh no!
And her oldest child was 29.
Stop it.
Nah.
So she had a 29-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 22-year-old. And the guy that she chose to commit to is a 27-year-old.
It's immediately a no.
But they had already had this connection. They already been kissing and sucking face and woo 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 woo.
You cannot be the same age as my children. Like, cause then I feel it. Like, just
even if you've already been like, we've kissed.
I feel like in our conversations, I would know that you're my child. I'd be like, what's your hobbies? Are you you be on the game? What games you play? Oh no, you a child. Mm-mm. So I don't feel like I would have beaten that situation because again, I'm asking questions and I know what questions to ask to be able to figure out how old you are. And if I feel like you're the same age range as my children, it's immediately a no because that's it. Because then and then again, I'll bring you home. I said, and honestly, my sons, they don't really hold their tongue on stuff. So I feel like I'm bringing you to things like, hey, they like, real mom, this is what we doing, Tasha. You know, all of a sudden I go from mom to Tasha, and it's awkward, and
that's what they be doing.
Well,
and
that's what happened with Lauren. Lauren got her a
Lauren.
Daddy.
She only knew that old man about 2 days and was like, "Hey, you can get it if you want it." Like,
because he was talking about, I got a home for you. I got money.
You can come with me.
You can come.
With me.
He said he was gonna take care of her, so I guess.
He took care of her, and they had a kid.
They did?
Yes.
Not in this book. You gotta read
this
book.
Oh,
you gotta read book 2.
I'm sorry, spoiler alert.
That was a big spoiler.
If you decide to read the second book, which I haven't, but I did
know
reach the
happened.
overview. I read the overview of it all, and she did end up having a child.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
which I do kind of love for her though. I mean, because they were like in this hard world situation, and that they were actually able. Again, I don't understand why they was out there hunting in these woods, but they were actually able to still continue life and build a new life. She ended up finding love, having a baby, and all this came like out of what was really like a stark reality. Like they didn't even have really any true like hope. It was just like dreams of what the future could be, and so that they were actually able to achieve it is sort of dope. So I mean, cheers to you, girl. Get yours, girl. Get yours.
Yes. So,
well, make sure you guys, if you haven't listened to the podcast, make sure you go download it. Check out our social media pages. We cute.
Yes. This is an official wrap on season 1. This is the last thing y'all will get of season 1 content. So thank you for hanging in there with us. It's been real. And season 2 is going to be very fun.
Yeah.
We're excited. So
we're definitely excited to bring more books, more conversation, more liquor. You know, if y'all have any cocktail suggestions, please send them over. I don't know if you've been following the podcast, you know, like I made drinks the last 2 episodes.
She's not gonna let it
I'm not gonna let it go.
She's not. She said, y'all call my drink nasty.
My co-host did not like the drinks I made. And I'm not sure if it was like, I feel like I followed the recipe. Maybe I just didn't make it. I don't know. But I was a little bothered by it. So I did sit down for the next episode. I took a break from making the drinks because it was hard on my spirit. But I'm gonna be back. So send me a good recipe that's gonna wow my co-host, and I'm gonna make it. That's gonna be great because I can't show up with the BAP drink anymore.
Yeah.
Like 2 episodes in a row, I showed up with the BAP drink, and it did not sit right with my spirits. So, all right.
But we still love you, girl. We still love you.
Still love you.
Thank you. I love you.
Well,
all right, friends.
See you guys next month.
Yes.
All right, till next month.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Give us all.
Yeah, Star, we were not watching. Nobody watched.